Imagine that moment when you are casting perfectly, feeling the gentle tug of a potential bite, and then, suddenly, a jolt. Your lure is stuck. It is a common frustration for every angler, but what is the quickest way to get your gear back without losing it? When your fishing line gets snagged, it is best to slack line immediately after you feel that first unexpected resistance. This quick action can often free your lure before it gets too deeply wedged or hooked into an obstruction. The reason slacking the line works so effectively is quite simple. When a lure first encounters a snag, it is often just lightly caught on a branch, rock, or other underwater debris. Maintaining constant tension, or worse, pulling hard, tends to drive the hook point deeper into the obstruction, making it much harder to releases. By introducing slack, you temporarily remove that pulling force, allowing the lure's buoyancy, water currents, or even the slight movement of the snag itself to dislodge your lure naturally. To perform this technique, stop reeling as soon as you feel a snag. Next, point your rod tip directly towards where your line enters the water, aligning it with the snag. Then slowly lower your rod tip and feed out a few feet of slack line. Wait for a few seconds. Sometimes the lure will simply float or drift free. If it does not, try moving to a different position if possible to approach the snag from a new angle and repeat the slacking process. Avoid aggressive tugs or jerks, as these can embed the lure further or even break your line. An insider tip for stubborn snags is what some call the bow and arrow technique, but only after you have tried slacking the line. Point your rod straight at the snag, grab the line with your non-reeling hand, and pull it back like a bowstring. Releases the line with a quick flick of the wrist. This creates a powerful snap that can sometimes jar the lure loose without excessive strain on your rod or reel. Remember, using slack first protects your gear from damage and reduces the chance of losing an expensive lure. Mastering the art of slacking your line immediately after a snag is a game changer for any angler. It is a simple, effective method that saves countless lures, prevents frustrating breaks, and keeps you fishing longer and more happily. This easy technique minimizes gear loss, allowing you to focus on the G of the catch rather than the headache of a hung-up line.